My name Milfred. My name Milfred. I wonder if it might be possible to get some Skittles from you.
That okay, I got his. You gotta get it stuck together. And then come over here and then I can put it with stuff.
Dear. Some call it a big hunk, I call it the Milky Way.
Growing up, I used to like them there almond joy. Brought me a whole bunch of joy.
One thing I hate, boy. It's shredded coconut.
Just get back on the road, gang, buddy boy. Just get back on that road, gang.
Yeah, I've been copping this beat for the last 14 plus years. They call me Buddy.
Yeah, his name was Buddy. I buried him over there, corner of the garden. I love that dog.
Oh dear. It was so sad when he finally passed away.
Oof. Oof. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Elisa May.
Oh,
Anything I can do?
well, we can start by cleaning up the rest of the yard, and then maybe after that I can figure something else out for you to do. I'm so overjoyed that you came to see me, Lenny.
Oh, well, anything for you, Elisa May. Is this his skin that's strewn all over the yard?
Did you say my skin?
I said his skin.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, it was a tragedy, a real tragedy. Skin and bones and teeth and whatnot, whatnot, all over the yard.
Wow. You're saying it was self-defense?
Well, I think that's what the sheriff agreed to, and we all believed it. It was definitely a cause of self-defense, and I'm sorry. It was. Some people say it's a dog, but it's more like a brother to me.
Yeah. I'm sorry your own dog tried to hurt you, Lisa May.
Well, it went wild. It turned wild on me. And it was after I don't know. It didn't like my. I think it didn't like when I was playing the piano.
Oh,
Cut back to when the piano arrives. Tag out Ben.
Oh, wonderful.
Baby grand for you.
Thank you so much. If you could just kind of squeeze her over in the corner, I'd appreciate it.
That's my job. Well, I tell you
so
what, it's going to sound real nice with the acoustics in this room. This is a classic Schwinn baby grand.
Oh yes, it is. It's just the kind that my Grammy had, and with my tall ceilings over here in this, we call it a mansion, I guess.
It looks like it's a very large home.
Oh,
I had no problem finding it coming up the old runway there.
It's very large. It's very large. It's just wonderful. It's got 25 rooms, and this here room we're going to make it the music room.
I believe it has 25. This is beautiful. I love the way you got it decorated. Listen, I would hate to impose. I mean, I'm just delivering it. But if I may ask, I'm a lover of music. Would you mind playing me a little tune since I got it set up for you in the corner here?
Oh, well thank you so much. What would you like to hear?
Bach's Third Sonata. Is that all right?
Oh, Bach's Third Sonata.
Do you know it?
Well, I would have to get my sheet music out to play that one.
I'm in no rush.
Tag out the piano delivery man. Now, Elisa May, what do you mean you're going to marry the piano delivery man.
Well, he's such a sweet man, and he appreciates music, and he knows the classical music, which is, as you know, my favorite. He's a sensitive man. He's a strong man, and he knows his music. He knows his music.
Well, if your father were alive, God rest his soul, I'm sure he would object with me, especially if you're going to leave your dog here when you run off with this new fellow.
Well, my dog, who I've essentially been raised with as part of the family, he does have a little quirk once in a while, though. If I don't hit the music, he's like a teacher to me. And if I don't hit those notes exactly right, it's like, you know what I'm saying? He just goes crazy unless I hit them, right perfect.
I got Stephanie keep Ben as a new character. Yeah, I met somebody. Her name's Elisa May. She lives up there in the old Henderson mansion up off the runway.
Man, it's about time you delivered something up there.
Oh, I tell you what, initially it was a long drive. I was upset about it, but boy, was it worth it. Boy, she's like Mozart when I look at her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm in love.
Wow. She's in love with you? She's in love with you?
Well, I'm certainly hoping so. That's the direction it seems to be going in. She tickles those ivories and it just tickles the cockles of my heart.
Tickles the cockles?
The cockles of my heart.
The cockles.
Sure, let's go with cockles. I believe it's cockles.
Flower?
Isn't it let me look it up. I don't even know what the hell it is, to be quite honest with you. I just heard the saying for so many years, never knew what it meant.
I think a cockerel is a flower. Isn't it like a silver bell?
You are right. It's a silver bell flower in the family of the Dalmatian. Look at that. Dalmatian, I thought was only a dog. That's a flower too, apparently.
Yeah.
Cockles.
Cockerels of your heart.
Anyway, she's tickling.
Nice. So you're getting married?
That's the plan, Stan. That's the plan. Look, I'm diving all the way in. When you find someone that plays the music, it's a soundtrack to your life. It's like if it was the 70s, it'd be like I'd be hearing, the Bee Gees or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like she just does it for me, man. She's just a big G clef for my life, Now,
did you just say G clef?
I did say G clef,
That's a nice ring to it. But you said she's really close with her dog, right?
Very close. Yeah, very close. She's been complaining lately about, she says when she's playing lately, the dog's been kind of growling a bit, but I hear nothing but the beauty of flats and sharps.
Huh. Well, if she's had that dog since childhood, you better be careful if you're going to try to separate her from her animal.
Well, wait a second now. I didn't say anything about taking her away. I guess you mean metaphorically speaking, another person in her life. Yeah. But no, obviously the dog stays, but it's a good point. I hadn't thought of that.
Well, some of those dogs, they feel like they're married to their owners.
They're very possessive. You're right. Hey, thank you for agreeing to help me bring that baby grand over to the Henderson's place.
Oh, she wants another one, does she?
Oh, different Henderson. That's Henderson Mansion. This is Henderson Place, the actual Hendersons.
Oh, okay.
Her mansion's on Henderson Way.
Oh, okay. So
you're still on board with helping me with this delivery, right? When we're done with lunch?
Sure. As long as you're going to keep your promise.
Oh, I will. I will. 2 roast beef sandwiches coming your way tomorrow, my friend. I got you covered.
Nice. I'm in.
Throw some provolone on there for you. If you like Swiss, you let me know. I got a couple options. I'm a cheese guy.
Havarti.
Is that a type of cheese?
Yeah, but you were a cheese guy.
I am. I just didn't get that far. I haven't gotten to the H's yet. I just skipped over the H's, went right past it and went to Swiss.
Yeah, Havarti.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see my baby again.
Cut to the mansion.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Um, down, down Rex, down Rex, down Rex, down Rex, down Rex. This is just a friend of mine that's coming to see me, so don't be jealous.
Oh,
No, Rex, take it easy. Rex is just a little bit upset because
maybe try to stop playing the piano for a second. See if that helps. Oh, well, look at that. I can do without the music for a couple minutes, but if it'll calm the dog down. But I love it when you tickle those ivories.
well, yeah, no, thank you so much. I admit that I'm not quite as adept a player as my sister, who lives upstairs in the what we call the attic. She's a sweet, sweet woman. She plays magnificently, and Rex never does anything but just is the sweetest dog. He just hums along with it. And yet when I play, and I think I'm pretty good, he growls.
I noticed.
Yeah. You've never met my sister, have you?
I didn't even realize you had one until you just said you had one in the attic.
Oh, yes.
I didn't realize.
She's not like in the attic. She just, she likes to live up high so she can have a good view and plenty of air. And well, frankly, she's rather a type of person that's rather shy. So she likes to keep away and stay up there. But every once in a while, you can hear her play. She has an accordion which she plays.
Oh, that's like a keyboard, but smaller, and you hold it up. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't go too long without hearing my baby tickle them ivories.
All right.
Let me oh.
Sorry. Well, maybe I should just hold off a little bit on that. Is that Geraldine? I think I hear Geraldine upstairs.
Geraldine's sister. Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Geraldine.
what a nice tune.
Yeah. Geraldine was, if I may be so bold as to say, has been somewhat jealous of me through the years.
Well, there's lots to be jealous for. You are a phenomenal, phenomenal woman.
Thank you so much. But
No, thank you.
Well, thank you.
No, really. Thank you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Not as sweet as you.
I have to be a little sensitive to Geraldine because I don't want to upset her. And it seems like Rex is grown even more attached to her than me.
Okay.
Well,
Tag out Elisa May. What you mean you forgot my roast beef sandwiches?
I got caught up
visiting.
I'm in love. I'm not thinking straight. I mean, every time I see that woman, and do you know what she played me?
I went over to the Hendersons, delivered a baby grand in some vintage 80 mega windowed semi chateau.
Chateau, yeah.
And I get no roast beef sandwiches.
Well, here's the thing, my friend. Look, not today you don't, because I honestly do not have them, but I'll make a deal with you. Come tomorrow morning, I'm gonna bring you 3 roast beef sandwiches. One with Swiss, one with provolone, and one with the one that begins with H that you told me about.
I
don't want Swiss. I want Havarti.
That's the one.
And Jarlsberg.
Oh, Y's. Okay. Is that a Y?
That's a J.
Oh, see, that's why I asked. That's why I asked. It's right next, at least it's right next to H. Okay. Havarti and
Jarlsberg.
Jarlsberg. You got it. Away with the Swiss, away with the provolone.
No, I'll take provolone.
Oh,
I mean the other one, the middle one. I'll keep that one.
The middle one? Wait, we said 4. Wait, didn't we?
I think it was 3. You promised me 3. I'll take
Swiss,
one.
provolone, Gavarte, and the J. That's 4. And the G1.
No, I'll keep. Oh no, I said forget Swiss. So I want provolone, Havarti, and Jarlsberg.
Jarlsberg, provolone.
All right.
Got it. You got it. I'm so sorry. I'm just so in love. I'm getting married.
I'm looking forward to, congratulations, man, but I'm looking forward to my roast beef breakfast tomorrow.
She played me Mozart's 44th Sonata, which I didn't even know existed. The dog didn't like it much. The dog was foaming at the mouth.
Sonata.
Oh, that's her
Sonata, is that
ringtone.
like
I got a ringtone.
Sonata? Is that like a? Oh, never mind. I'm just confusing it for a second now. It sounds like a convertible.
Yes, it is a convertible.
Oh, is it?
That's where they got the name for the car, because they say when you drive the car, it hums like music.
Oh, nice. Okay, that makes sense to me now.
Yes, the
Car
wind blows like.
Cars and music. All right, cool, nice.
I'm so sorry.
Cut to Elisa May with her sister, Susanna.
Geraldine, wow, nice of you to come down and stay us here and visit.
Oh, well, I might just for a little while, as long as your dog's being so friendly to me and all.
Yeah, he just adores you so much. I'm jealous, I'm so jealous because Rex has been almost like a brother to me. But
the two of you have been inseparable since birth.
I know. But all of a sudden, he seems to have developed a rather strange and aggressive attitude towards my playing, and favoring your playing on that accordion upstairs. He seems to love that.
Well,
he whines.
Well, Elisa May, you have inspired me. I mean, this is an old dog. First of all, Rex, 22 years old. It's not going to last forever. And number 2, you have inspired me because I don't know what's going on with you, if you're even aware of it, but it seems like you're not playing as well as you used to. And so I really felt like I needed to start picking up an instrument and, hitting the notes properly.
Huh. Oh my God. That's maybe true. There's been things that have been weighing on my mind, though.
Oh.
Yeah, many things have been weighing on my mind. The dog has been so aggressive, and the oppressiveness of this house, and the strangeness of, well, frankly, the strangeness of your rather, attitude of your disappearance, and your so mysteriously living by yourself up there. It's rather frightening to me.
Well, ever since Daddy died and Mama died inexplicably, I feel like you're still not telling me the whole story. I just feel like I need to be on my own.
Oh, I see.
You were the last one to see them both at tea time.
Well, yes. That is true. And it's sort of a blank in my mind now, sort of a big blank. But
Dr. Lisa May with her parents at tea time. Cut back to. Look, all we're saying is you need to do something with your life and meet somebody. That's all. This argument is over.
It can't just be about music. It can't all be about music, Lisa.
Father and Mother, you know that how much I love music, and now that Geraldine had gone off and come back with all of those degrees in musicology and stuff, I'm feeling rather, put down, actually.
Yeah, Geraldine did it right. She did it right. What you doing with your life?
Well, I think I practice a lot, and frankly, I'm a, you know, I've been the belle of the ball a couple times, and uh, um, and I'm so happy here to be practicing with this here axe. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that this axe throwing competition that I've entered has been really beneficial to me.
Martha, that's your child. That's your child.
I don't know, dear. I don't promise you. I don't know where she got the idea for an axe. And I didn't even know there was such a thing as axe throwing competitions.
What kind of life is this?
Oh yes,
Oh, wait.
oh yes, mommy. There is an axe throwing competition. Yeah, there is an axe throwing competition. Exactly.
Hey, don't you talk to your, is that an attitude I sense? Is that an attitude I sense? Talk to your mother with attitude. Is that what I'm sensing there?
And don't call me mommy. You're 21 years old. At least in that.
Yeah, I'm 21. That is for sure.
How good are you with this axe, though? And how good are you with it?
Well, I'll show you, Daddy.
I bet this would be a waste of time.
Exactly how good I am.
Yeah.
Here, let me pull that axe out your chest, Daddy. Let me pull it out. Mama, what are you looking at me so strangely, Mama?
What have you done? What have you done?
Mama, stop screaming, Mama. Stop screaming, Mama. Stop screaming, Mama. Stop screaming, Mama. Stop screaming.
Cut back. Cut back.
Maybe you'll share it with me one of these days. Lisa May, the whole story.
Oh, I surely will. It was such a mystery. They just up and disappeared. Just gone. Just gone like that.
It's funny. It was
Isn't
the
that
same.
funny?
Yeah, it's funny. It was the same day that we got new carpeting and new paneling in the sitting room.
Now that was a coincidence. It was a great coincidence. They up and disappeared, and we got the carpeting and the paneling, and yeah, it's quite beautiful, I think.
I used to have.
Do you miss mommy and daddy? Do you miss them?
I don't miss them individually, but I miss them culturally, if that makes sense.
I see. Huh. I was thinking that you might miss them quite a bit because they were so nice to you and sent you all to that big college over there where you studied that music, huh? You studied that music and got real professional, didn't you? And you got all those accolades and everything, and come back being all high and mighty.
I did. Individually, like I said, mother and father were. One wonders how they came upon such a fortune as they did. But together, they were quite loving and like a loving presence.
Oh, I didn't have quite that same impression of mom and daddy. Now I knew that they were, a strong bond between them, but I always felt, well, to be honest, I always felt they favored you. They favored you more than me.
Well,
or else why didn't they send me to college? I thought I was quite handy with the piano playing.
With the what?
I thought I was quite handy with the piano playing.
Oh.
The piano playing.
Yes. We don't say peony. I think, I'm not sure you weren't adopted, Elisa May.
Adopted? Well, I've never heard of such thing. And so insulting for you to say to your loving sister like that. Just because we don't look anything like alike doesn't mean I'm adopted.
No, we look nothing like alike. And I'm starting to wonder now. You seem to be regressing to your. I'm starting to have a memory. I'm starting to have a memory of you. I was quite young. And I remember Mom and Dad bringing you home.
You do?
Yes. What is it, Father?
Say hello to your sister.
Oh, it's a baby.
That's right.
Is it cross-eyed?
That's correct.
Oh.
One eye right, one eye's going left.
Oh, that's interesting, Father. Is it an experiment?
It's just the way it is. No one else would adopt this child. So
why did
me and
we?
you, well, we felt sorry for the child, quite frankly, and you needed some company.
I did?
Yes, you did.
But I have Rex.
Well, Rex is gonna, grow up, and I hate to say it to you, but be gone long before this child will. So once Rex is gone, you're gonna need someone else around you.
Oh no, Daddy, I assure you, this Rex is gonna last forever.
Yeah, that's the spirit. She's looking at you. Trust me, you can't tell. She is.
That is an ugly baby, Daddy.
Yeah. Well, hey now, honesty is the best policy.
Okay.
I mean, this child ain't you, but
cut to the county sheriff interviewing Geraldine after the dog incident. Well, I just had a few more questions for you. This is quite a mess out here with all this skin and fur and teeth and such, and your sister being so hysterical and all, can't tell me much. She says it's self-defense. She says it's self-defense, and it's well, we take killing of animals over here, pets especially, pretty serious down here in Macon County. But and I also have to, after we all downtown, of course, have been so sad since the disappearance of your parents. It'll run off on you, leave you kids all by yourself. Well, of course, it left you plenty of money and all that, but must have been still a shock to you. But I just need to have a few details about this here. It's just so strained with all this stuff, and your sister being hysterical and all. Did you happen to see this incident where she says this dog attacked her?
I did not see.
Okay. You did not see.
I am remembering, if this is any help, Sheriff, that the dog was originally mine, and I blinked it out. I mean, at some point, my father just insinuated that really, the younger girl should get the dog.
Oh, I see.
But the dog.
So the dog, I'm sorry.
The dog always liked me better, I think, and so I don't know if that plays a part or not.
So if I understand this correctly, so dog was originally your dog.
Yes.
And then it was given to the younger sister.
I had to give it to, she's not ours. She's not a real sister.
No, what do you mean she's not a real sister?
I mean, she came from the orphanage.
Came from the orphanage?
Yeah.
Which orphanage you mean?
Robury. Robury,
that's where they have all them those special. Yeah, well, that's where they have the all them kids that have had we call them issues with brain issues.
Yeah, she was cross-eyed and pigeon-toed and knock-kneed, and I'm sorry, still is. And she's always thought she could play piano, and she's always, yeah.
Well, you know, many of the kids there, they were the children of offsprings of people that came from the asylum over there in Arkham.
Oh, Arkham.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you had so who knows where this child came from? Could have been. But anyway, I digress here. I'm just reminiscing about the old days and all that kind of stuff. But so see, the thing that bothers me a little bit, anyway, just a little bit confusing maybe, is that if it's self-defense, the viciousness of this, I mean, this dog, I mean, what's left of it is it's spread all over the yard. That sounds a little bit more than self-defense. I mean, you expect to find a body, maybe, you know, hurt a little bit, but geez, this thing is like, it's all over the place, blood and guts and teeth and everything, just like, man.
Tag out both, cut back to Anissa May with the fiance. Oh, how lucky am I finally get to see other rooms in this mansion. This is,
oh yes,
wow, this is lovely. Sweetheart, is that a pile of dynamite in the corner over there?
Oh my goodness, it certainly is.
Oh,
my father was in the mining business, and we had all kinds of dynamite and pickaxes and all that stuff.
my goodness, I saw TNT on there, and I thought, you know, it took me back to cartoon days. But that's a large pile of real dynamite. Wow, that's.
Oh yes, as I said, my papa was in the mining business, and
Wow.
we have all kinds of things here. We got that TNT over there.
Yeah.
And we've got the
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Are you looking at me? I can't tell. Are you looking at me right now?
Of course I am.
Okay, just making sure. Couldn't tell sometimes, you know. Not that it matters to me, because you are beautiful to me. Knock knees, pigeon toes, and cross eyes all together.
Well, that's so sweet. Pointing out all that.
Well, I only do it because you brought it up over the last couple of months, and I want to just reassure you that I am in love with you just the way you are.
Tag out the fiance. I assure you, Sheriff, I am nothing like my sister. And there may be weapons in the house and such, but I have never touched them.
No, of course, I'm not accusing you of anything on tawdry or anything like that. I'm just wondering, because your sister says that she was attacked by this dog, something about the dog and just gotten progressively more aggressive through the years and rabid or whatever. But again, it just seems like overreaction. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
All I can say is that it has to be due to the fact that she's not the offsprings of my parents.
Oh, I see what you're driving at. You're driving at now. My mind is going here a little bit, but I'm thinking now. We're not talking about you being jealous of your sister, is we? You're not jealous of her, are you?
I just wish I'd never lost my dog. That's all.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, no, I'm not accusing you of anything. It's clearly that your sister, at least he says that she was self-defense. Huh. Okay. Well, at this point, I don't really have any proof either way of anything, just odd circumstances. But I'm just going to have to say, good day. If anything occurs to you, you think of anything, you can phone me up. But I just give my best to your sister, and my apologies and my condolences for the death of this pet. I would advise you to, scrape it all up and bury it if you can.
Scrape it up. Now, Sheriff, certainly that's a poor choice of words.
Well, I don't know how else you do it. I mean, you got some on the fence there, and some, anyways.
Tag out both again, cut back to Elisa May and the fiance. Oh, my sweetheart, my sweetheart. Look, we getting married in 3 weeks' time. And well, I don't know much about your past. You seem to be quite secretive. And since I've now finally seen your sister, y'all don't look nothing alike.
No, we don't. We don't look at all alike. You
No,
see,
her eyes are perfectly straight and knees line up straight ahead and the toes point out straight the way they're supposed to.
yeah. Well, I could tell you that my dearly, I don't even know departed, because they're actually departed, whether they're passed away or what. But
Right.
they favored her. They favored her.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, you did. That's the most I've found out about you in all this time. I mean, I knew you mentioned they were departed. I'm sorry. I just can't help myself, you know. Would you mind playing a little ditty as we talk?
Okay.
So much. I just can't. Oh, oh, hey, wait, it's getting real aggressive now. Okay,
Rex,
come. Okay,
Rex, you just, oh boy.
okay, Rex. Hey, it's got my arm. Wait a
No, no,
minute.
Rex, back off, Rex.
Okay, Rex. Okay, now, are you still playing?
I'm fixing to discipline that dog.
Okay, well, oh, it got me good. So there we go. Oh, we got me
You
good.
get out of here. You go back up there and stay with, that's it, go back upstairs with Geraldine, yeah.
Ooh, he got me good. Better put some bad tea on there.
Oh, well, yeah, I could certainly do that for you. I could go over the chest here and go over to the chest in the other room and get you some Bactine and some bandages.
I know that's going to take you a while to get to the other room, so I'll wait. It's a 20-minute walk over there.
Well, it is a large house. In the meantime, why don't I just do what we did back in the old days, and I just rip a little piece off my petticoat here.
Okay, make a little tourniquet.
And just wrap that around there for you.
Oh,
Cut to the new groom and the sheriff.
Fixing to interview some people here concerned.
I don't know where the groom is, Sheriff.
Excuse me?
He should be here somewhere. They haven't gotten in the limo yet.
All right. I'm going in there now. All right. I'm just, my arm's still hurting now. Don't push me.
Oh, here he is.
Sorry.
Here he
Sorry.
is, officer.
Oh, all right.
You're,
all right. Oh, yeah.
I tell you, that arm is a festering wound.
Yeah, I should have. It took too long before I took care of it there. But anyway, that's a whole other story.
I'm gonna give you some more champagne.
Yeah. So, are you want to make a complaint or something about this dog? Is that why you're here?
I don't know. They told me to come on in here. Said there was some questions for me about my fiance.
Yeah. I reckon I do have a few questions for you. Now, you've known her for how long?
Just shy of 7 months.
Okay, just shy of 7 months. Okay. See, what's kind of troubling me here a little bit, just a little bit, is the fact that her parents disappeared, and well,
that was before my time.
Oh yes, I'm not accusing you of anything to do with that at all, because I know that. No, I'm just some nagging kind of doubt in my mind, because I never fully explained that disappearance here, and thinking that you've met both those sisters. If in talking to them, if they mentioned anything to you at all about their parents or anything like that, because I'd sure like to find them. They owe some back taxes here in the county.
You want to know about the parents?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if either Alicia May or Geraldine happened to mention anything about the parents, about their
I'll be
whereabouts.
honest with you. I've engaged for quite some time with her and found out very, very, very little
Oh,
over that period of time. I mean, as I mentioned, the parents being gone was something that happened beforehand, and she mentioned it in passing and mentioned how she didn't get along very well with her sister, and they don't look anything alike. And all I know is the dog attacked me, and that's all I know about the dog. The dog
okay.
attacked me. I just want to hear some good Bach, Mozart.
Huh. Well, that's admirable. That is admirable. Did you want to file any kind of complaint against this dog?
Well, the dog, no, not now.
Okay, so
What good would it do now to file a complaint against the dog?
well, we could go and take the dog away, and when we take a dog that's a vicious dog and bites people, we have to put it to sleep.
Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. No, no. I mean, she was upset. She was very, very upset. But I'm fine. I gotta put some more Bactine on this thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good idea. You might want to have that looked at, yeah, by a professional, though.
Yeah, I was headed to the hospital when they called me and insisted I come here. I was on my way to get it done.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
My
I didn't
baby's
realize the
incredible.
seriousness of that. No, it's
I'm
okay.
I'm worried about her. She's upset. She was very, very, very upset about the dog biting me.
Huh. Upset about that dog biting you.
Why wouldn't you be?
Okay. All right. Has she shown any other kinds of violent actions that you've seen?
Uh,
Cut to the fiance and his roommate. Okay, let's get this straight.
I know.
I didn't get my two roast beef
I-
sandwiches for lunch.
I know.
I didn't get my 3 roast beef sandwiches for breakfast.
I know.
I did not get my 4 roast beef sandwiches with Swiss for midnight snack.
I know.
I did not get my 5 roast beef sandwiches with cream cheese for my late evening meal.
No,
I did not get my 6 roast beef sandwiches
that's right.
for my after dinner binge
With the Gouda,
with Gouda. What is wrong with you?
I told you I'm in love. I'm blind for being in love. And that's no pun because of my baby's eyes. I just look at this arm.
It's
I mean,
infected.
that's got to be rabies. It's got to be rabies at this point.
That's infected.
That's a lot of pus.
That's pus. Bright yellow pus.
That can't be good.
And I'm starving over here.
I know.
I've been fasting from my roast beef sandwiches.
I know. And I've been up there at the mansion trying to figure out who is this woman that I'm in love with. Hey, question. Sorry, she's texting me. All right, get back to her. I was questioned by the sheriff. And I was this close to telling them about the dynamite I found in that one of them 25 rooms. I didn't snitch, even though I need a stitch.
Well, now you're wearing a tuxedo.
Yes.
Did you go and you married, aren't you? You got married. It's done.
We eloped, doggone it, but we got dressed up to do it. Yes. And it was hard getting this pus-infested arm through this tuxedo. I'm gonna have to clean the inside of this right sleeve because it's rented and I'm gonna have to return it.
Wait, what the
I
hell?
owe you. What? I owe you a lot of roast beef sandwiches.
Cut to first night of the honeymoon.
Oh, my,
Yeah.
my.
Even with one arm, I'm good, huh?
You're so good. I I do have one thing I want to ask you though. Um, I before we left the house, I saw you looking at Geraldine. You looked at her so passionately, so desirously, so
Oh,
erotically, so lustfully at my
oh,
sister. And we're supposed to get married. We were supposed to get married, and we did get married. And but it keeps preying on my mind the way you
oh.
look at her.
Hey, hey, listen, Lisa May, listen to me. Quit
Uh-huh.
texting me. I'm right here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn it. Hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Can you see me?
I, I'm looking for you, but you look like you're hiding there just because I.
Hold on. I'll be right. I'll be right with you. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'll be right. I'm
right with
back.
me.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna be right with me.
I'm sorry.
Nobody does that to me. Nobody cheats on me
Hey,
like that. Nobody lusts on
I didn't.
anybody else but me.
What you doing with that ass?
Yeah, yeah, you're a nasty man. You're a cheater. You're a cheater.
No, I just.
Cheater.
I. Oh,
Cheater.
uh,
Cheater.
Lisa May.
Cheater.
I didn't finish my
Cheater.
cigarette. Oh, oh Lord. Oh,
A
oh.
cheater.
Cut to earlier with Geraldine. Now, Lisa Mae, what are you doing with that axe? There's nothing between me and your fiance. I don't even remember your fiance's name.
He's in the car waiting for me because we're
Mm.
going to get married.
You best just go then. Just go, run off. Do your
Yeah.
little business. Do your dirty little business.
Dan, come on. Lisa May, don't keep Jimmy down here
I'll
waiting.
just be right a second. I'll be right a second. And you took my dog, didn't you? Didn't you take my dog?
I
And you
didn't take
turned the
it.
dog against me. You turned Rex against me.
I didn't
And,
take
and you turned the parents against me. And you flirted. You flirted. I saw you talking to him.
I did not.
I'll be right with you, Leroy. I'll be right there.
Cut to Anissa May standing there with the dog.
Freeze, freeze. Cut to a shot of the pile of dynamite nearby.
I got this here match, and I'm gonna take care of this house once and for all. This horrible place of deception and anger and disparagement and just nasty behavior of everybody.
Cut to Elisa May with the sheriff. Now, there's one thing I'm not following here, Elisa May.
Yeah.
We've tested the this powder on the exterior walls and everything, and it seems to be dynamite residue.
Oh.
And just for the record, there are no known cases of dynamite being used as self-defense. What do you say to that?
Oh well, I don't know about that. I don't know about no past cases, but I know that my papa, who was in the mining business, always told me that whatever you can do to use of the dynamite has more than one use. So something like that.
Huh. All right. I'm gonna get you. You know that? I'm on you. I'm on you.
Get me for what, Sheriff?
I don't know, but when I know what it is, I'm gonna nail you to the wall.
Oh, Sheriff.
Your parents are missing.
Yeah.
Your sister's missing.
Oh, yeah.
Your new husband is missing.
Oh, yeah.
Your dog is in a million pieces. There's dynamite residue on the house and the patio.
Oh, yeah.
Um, your
But
mailman,
that,
your mailman's clothes are on the walk, but there's no mailman.
oh, yeah, gee, that was, yeah, oh, yeah, that's true. It was funny, wasn't it? Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Cut to the basement of the mansion. Hello? Hello, mailman down here. Hello? Mailman tied up. Oh, I think my Wi-Fi is on. I'm gonna try to come in through my laptop right now. See if this works. Right at the end, of course. Let's see if this works. Hopefully. Oh my God. Oh, here I come. I think it's gonna work. There we go. Yay, I'm back.